Alrighty, we have officially arrived to LA. We are actually staying in downtown LA, which I know is not like the best location. It was really nice hotel for a pretty good price, so we're like, whatever. And it's actually down the street from, what's it called? Where are we going? Grand Central Market. Yeah, and I'll catch you guys there. What do you want? Okay, so we just stopped by Target to get some food. That's one of my tips actually, is to try and make breakfast if you can, because honestly for me breakfast is just eggs, you know what I mean? I just need solid amount of protein and eggs and something fresh and coffee in the morning, and that is enough for me. And then I'll splurge on the rest of the day, because honestly when you're traveling, eating every single meal out and overindulging, it gets to you real quick. You know, you start feeling like trash after a few days. So we just picked up breakfast supplies for the next 3 days. And also it's a really budget-friendly hack too. So that is actually why we chose this specific hotel, because it has a kitchen. So we got some OJ. We've got protein-packed power waffles. This is a gigantic punnet of strawberries. And then we've got a bunch of like protein yogurt. And then we just have eggs. So that's basically it. Alrighty, good morning guys. Welcome to day 2. We have just popped into our rental car for the day. We are heading to Runyon Canyon right now. I am so excited. I have seen it all over YouTube, all over Insta. Gonna do a nice little morning hike. It is now 9:30 a.m. We had brekkie at the hotel. Yeah, I haven't driven on the right side of the road in a while. So this will be interesting. Pray for me. On. It is 30 degrees right now. It's hot. I'm burning up. Burning up for you, baby. So we just ran into the sweetest lady. She saw us like looking a little bit lost, and she just like gave us the whole rundown of how to properly walk this. And so we were like, all right, awesome. And yeah, shout out to her. She was so sweet and so kind. I think I severely underestimated how challenging this would be. In this heat, I mean, views are gorgeous, but look at where we're going. Like, we's going all the way to the top up there. I thought this would be such a nice leisurely stroll, and I think we chose the challenging track. The lady like downplayed it so much as well. She was like, it's a bit challenging. Just a bit. Guys, this feels like Everest. I can't breathe. I'm so thirsty, but I also need to pee. We have made it to the Grove. The tram thing right here, I think that you can ride around, which is quite cute. Very cute. I tell you that this is like the best shawarma meat I think I've ever had. Like, it is so smoky. Like, you could taste the smoke. It's so good. All right, we have barely made it, just made it to watch the sunset at Griffith Observatory. And zang, do you see this? Do you see this? Very busy. Let's tune in. Okay, so I went and picked up a little Glossier concealer yesterday from the flagship store, which was absolutely stunning. Super, super nice. I've been a big fan of Glossier for so long now. So I'm just kind of gonna use this to cover up my cheeks. And so the plan for today is we are going to just catch an Uber. We hired a car yesterday, which was nice, but because the plan today is mainly going to be like, we're gonna go to, you know, the pier and like the beaches, and I actually really want to just hire a bike and do some bike riding. So that's kind of the plan, and then we'll catch another Uber to Westfield, Century City, because I just want to check it out, you know, like it's supposed to be pretty good. So far, the shopping that we've seen in LA hasn't been that standout. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't been really impressed with all the shopping.
It's 30 degrees today, right?
It is 30 degrees today. This is our fit check. Okay, after what felt like the longest Uber ride in the world, we've made it to Westfield, Century City. Hi friends. Okay, so I kind of just wanted to finish this video with just some helpful tips and things that you need to know if you're planning a trip to LA or if you're thinking about adding LA to your travel itinerary. Full disclosure, this was my first time actually touring around LA. I've only ever been in the airport before growing up in America. And so this was my first time sightseeing, like leaving LAX and actually touring around the city. There are some things that you actually need to know. It is 2024. I honestly do really believe that COVID-19 hit LA pretty bad. All the shots that you saw in my video, are obviously all the really pretty parts of LA, and they're actually really beautiful spots. So recommendations if you are planning a trip to LA would definitely be to rent a bike when you go to Santa Monica Pier. They have cleaned it up, so it's actually quite nice now compared to what it was from what I have heard. So I would highly recommend renting a bike from a bike rental place around Santa Monica, and then biking all the way down to Venice Beach as far as you want to go, and then like biking back up. Maybe do like 1 to 2 hours depending. It is actually a really cruisy ride, and it's so stunning. It's so beautiful. There's so many cool things to see, and just biking along the beach is just beautiful. The beaches are actually really nice. We're actually really clean in my opinion too. That is definitely something that you need to do. Another thing is going to Runyon Canyon. Doing that hike, oh my god, it was so challenging. I'm not gonna lie. That lady, she was like in her 70s, I swear. Like she said she's been retired for a while now. And she said it was just a little challenging, like a little mediocre challenging hike, and it was so difficult. But there is definitely the easy stretch of Runyon Canyon that's like nicely paved. If you want more of a challenge, you can obviously go up the sandy bits to like the top peaks, which is what we did. And it was worth it. Honestly, the views were impeccable. So highly recommend Runyon Canyon. It's not that touristy as well, so that was really, really nice. And then Griffith Observatory is actually quite nice during sunset. It is probably the most touristy spot that we saw. And so make sure that you get there early, because car parking along there, there's a lot of traffic. Try to start like heading up that way like 45 minutes before sunset actually sets, because we kind of like timed it like so that we would be there almost directly at sunset, and the traffic was crazy. And so it was a little bit stressful because we were like, oh my god, are we gonna make it? Are we gonna be stuck in this car? Like, yes, we just made it as soon as the sun was starting to dip below the, like, beyond the mountain. So that was really nice. And then Melrose Avenue, I'm not gonna lie, is really not that exciting. All the shops there are pretty basic. I would say if you were planning to do shopping in LA, you are guaranteed that it is going to be very expensive. Everything in LA is so expensive. Food is so expensive. Transportation, they don't have good public transportation. They do not have good trains or anything like that. It's a little bit scary. There are definitely some areas that you need to stay away from, because the homelessness has gotten seriously out of hand. Like, honestly, it's gotten really crazy. And there were definitely areas of the trip that we felt really, really uncomfortable and really unsafe. And so because we were staying in downtown, it was really close to the Grand Central Market, which was quite nice. However, it is a really sketchy area. I would not recommend staying in the downtown at all. Obviously, didn't really look up too much about it before we actually booked the hotel, but it was a nice hotel. I really did enjoy it. But yeah, location was a bit there. You have to stay away from Skid Row. Just stay away from wandering around downtown. If you are going to go to the downtown, just go straight to the arts district. Do not cross the border into any other districts. So definitely stay in the arts district. There were really cool shops, really, really bougie, like lesser known designer brands that are really, really nice. If you're super into fashion, then definitely you need to go to the arts district. It is it's so nice. So I will say that prices are very high. So it's not like an outlet or anything like that. All the outlets and stuff like that in LA are really far out, like an hour, 2 hours plus. Like, and so if you're gonna go outlet shopping in LA, just know that they're like on the edge of LA towards the freaking desert, okay? So no one goes to the malls anymore in LA apparently, because no one likes shopping in person. And so if you're going to be in LA, definitely rent a car. Ubers are ridiculously expensive. Like I said, public transport is not it. You do need a credit card in order to rent a car, which is something that we discovered. We don't really use credit cards, and so we weren't actually able to rent one on a later day, which was kind of annoying. So rental cars as well are quite expensive there. And you're looking at like 100 USD per day kind of vibe, which is definitely less expensive than Uber, I'm not gonna lie. That would just be kind of the only thing. You definitely need a car to get around LA. Just be really careful if you're going around the downtown area too. I didn't really film it because I find it a little bit disrespectful, you know, like filming homeless people. I don't wanna judge. I don't know what happened in their life that got them there, you know, but I will say that it is really, really, really daunting, and is really provoking to look at. And it's like quite an eye-opener, and it was just really uncomfortable, honestly. And so I will say LA probably is not my favorite city in the world. I like being able to walk around. I like a walkable city, you know. And so LA for me, while there were some really nice bits and stuff like that, it wasn't really it. Even some of the locals were telling us, I've never seen LA this bad before. If you're going to be staying in LA, definitely stay in West Hollywood area. But yeah, it was definitely fun. I definitely enjoyed it a lot. But would I go back? I'm not entirely sure. There are definitely other cities I would rather be in, and there's definitely more cities I would rather hang out in and like sightsee and stuff like that. Just be prepared. We spent so much money when we were there just on food. Like food and transportation. That's it. Like that's all we spent money on. We didn't spend money on clothes. We didn't go shopping, anything like that. But we basically, yeah, that was crazy. That's basically all I have to say about LA. If you are thinking about going, definitely check out some of the spots I mentioned. Make sure you rent a car in advance, okay? I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all the love. I love you guys so much. Mwah. Ciao for now.